Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel, Hooked on Houseplants. My name is Darlena, aka Chula, and welcome. Yes, welcome. I have something fun in store for us today. Are you done yet? You know what? I'm not even going to let these birds bother me today. If you've been watching my videos, you already know that I got some ignorant birds around my house that be making a whole lot of noise, but we just gonna act like we don't even hear them. Okay, so if you saw at the outset, you would know that we are going to be looking at some plant glow ups. Yes, yes, honey. And since a lot of us are visual people, we like to see things so that we can get a better understanding. I'm going to start with inserting a before and after picture of myself that I took a couple of days ago. I haven't been feeling the greatest the last couple of days, and I was kind of like, let me get up and get myself together. So I'm going to show you a before picture of myself and an after picture so that you can visualize and see what a glow up is all about. And you better not dare say, well, I really don't see much of an improvement in the after picture from the before. You better not say that or you're going to get hurt. I'm just kidding. But that gives you an idea of what a glow up consists of. It's basically a makeover. It's an improvement, okay? It's an upgrade. Sometimes you'll see people, they'll do a before picture of themselves and an after picture of themselves. So it usually involves an upgrade or an improvement in appearance. It could be a new hairstyle, new haircut, some new clothes, some weight loss, whatever. It's just an improvement, okay? Just like us ladies, we wear makeup that is supposed to enhance our natural beauty, okay? Don't get it twisted. Sometimes we pile it on like it's peanut butter, like we spreading peanut butter on some bread, or sometimes we be putting on too much and looking like a clown. We don't want to do that because makeup is to enhance what's already there. And did you know that you can do the same thing with your houseplants? They may be already beautiful, but you can give them a glow up so that they're even more beautiful than before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some before pictures of plants that I have. I don't have before pictures of all of them, but the majority of them I do. So you can see what they were looking like before, and then you'll see what they are looking like after their glow up. Okay? So the first glow up we're going to look at is my Hoya Australis Lisa variegated. Okay, so here is the before picture of her, before her glow up. Yes, I had her in a plastic water bottle container, but she has now been upgraded to this beautiful little vessel, if you will. It kind of has an iridescent color to it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but she's looking stunning in her new pond and vessel setup. Here she is. Yes, honey. Take her in because she is looking too cute. So that's a whole lot better than the plastic water bottle, don't you think? Okay. So that is the first glow up, Miss Australis Lisa. Okay. So next up, we have one that will also be familiar to you. It's another Hoya. This is the Hoya elliptica. So here's the before photo of her. And this is after. Aww. So she has a beautiful new vessel, and she has some what's this called? Mm, y'all, my mind went blank. This hoop trellis, y'all. She's on a trellis now, looking cute. Yes. Now we're going to talk later about the importance of trellising early if that's what you plan on doing with your plants, and I'm going to show you why that is so important. But this is Miss Elliptica on her new trellis and in her new vessel. She is looking cute. Okay, so next up we have, I'm gonna go with an aglaonema. Okay, so this is a picture of my aglaonema orange stardust before. And what I don't like about, or what I didn't like about the setup of this plant is that because I had her in such a short vessel, she looked really stemmy or stalky. Is that a word? Stalky, stemmy, you know what I'm talking about. She looked very leggy, and I don't like that look, especially with aglaonema. So I thought about it and I said, why don't you just put her in another type of vessel so you don't notice it as much? Like, duh. So that's exactly what I did. And this is, so you see, she's still leggy, but you don't notice it as much. And I'm going to insert another picture because what I did with this particular plant was I cut it back. I basically cut the stem in half. And so I left the root portion potted up, and I just put her in water to get her rooted up. And so I had her for a while in water, and then I had her in stratums, and so now she's in pond. And y'all look, this is a portion of the part that I chopped. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a growth point. And then you can see this other growth point. You see that? So I decided to put it back together with the original plant. And so hopefully that will give it a fuller look as well. So think about doing that. If your plants are leggy and you're not liking the way that they look, you can always cut them back, because if they have the node, even if you don't have any roots, as long as they have a node, you should be able to root them back up in your substrate of choice, whether that be water, stratum, some people do moss, whatever. As long as they have a node or a growth point, you should be able to root them back up. And that is what I did with Miss Aglaonema Orange Stardust. And y'all can see that root action on her. And I love this particular vessel because you may not be able to see it, but it has like an indentation on both sides. And I thought that was nice. So this is definitely a glow up for Miss Orange Stardust. Okay. All right. So moving right along, we're going to go to my um y'all, I am forgetting the name of my plants. What is this? What is this? Oh my God. And whoops, I forgot to show you the before picture. So this is the before picture of Miss Piper Croquetum. This is her before. And so this is her after. I decided to trellis her because I didn't like the upward sort of look. I want her to go around a trellis. Uh, Now, mind you, she probably will outgrow this trellis pretty quickly. And then I'll decide from there what I'm going to do with her. But for now, she's looking really cute on her trellis. And she's also in a new vessel as well. So she is looking cute. Y'all gotta excuse me. And take note, because in the comments, I want you to let me know if you believe that these are glow ups. If you think that they look better, because I think that they certainly do. But I would like to know your opinion down in the comments. Okay, so next up, this is one that you probably just saw if you saw my Monstera Madness video. This is one of my Thai constellations. I guess this is kind of like a backup plant. You know what? I keep forgetting to show the before pictures. This is the before picture of the Thai constellation. Okay, so this is the after. So I just basically have her in a new vessel. I thought this was really cute. It has like a beachy kind of vibe to it. She was outgrowing the other vessel. I don't know if you can see those roots. There's one right there, but yeah, she was outgrowing the other. So I decided to put her in a larger vessel. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that root right there. But she's doing very well, as you can see. This is her latest leaf that just opened up. Yes. Take her in. So yeah, she is looking a lot better to me in this larger beachy vessel. Okay. All right, so the next plant, this is the before picture. This is the Alocasia Supera. And this is after. She is also in a new vessel. It's actually a mug, but it's cute. It's cute. So she needed an upgrade like yesterday because as you can see in the pictures, her roots were coming out the bottom. She was in a self-watering setup with a wick. So I took her out of that and I just put her in no drainage because this is a very thirsty alocasia. And as you can see, she has a lot of roots. I don't know if you can see those. But yeah, she needed more room. And she's doing so good. This is her newest leaf that's about to open up. And since I've had her, she's given me like 2 or 3 new leaves. So she is doing exceptionally well. So I had to put her in a larger vessel where she can spread out and be more comfortable and grow. But she's looking really cute. Okay. So next is a plant that you have also just recently seen. And I'm showing this plant because just like the Alocasia tigrina, she needed a larger vessel. This is another Alocasia. I don't have a before picture of this particular one, but she's just basically in a larger vessel. So this is the variegated Alocasia Mitchellitiana. You know what I'm trying to say. Y'all, since I have gotten her, she has been just showing out, but in a good way. I kid you not, like she is constantly pushing out new leaves. And so I had to put her in a larger vessel. She is also very thirsty. Like I found myself when she was in the smaller vessel, filling it up like every other day. Like she was just like gulping the water. This is her newest leaf, and as you can see, wait a minute, it's gonna be a large one. I don't know if y'all can see that. But each leaf that she's given me is slowly but surely sizing up. Like this is the last one. Look at that one. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at her. Y'all, she need to be on the runway strutting her stuff because she is just, look at that. So I think the leaf before this one was, I don't know. I don't know if it was this one or not. But anyway, this one is definitely has sized up. And like I said, this one that's about to open up is going to be a large one as well. Yeah, so she definitely needed an upgrade. So this is the variegated Alocasia Mitchellitiana. Okay. Now y'all supposed to be keeping track. You're supposed to be letting me know down in the comments, which one you think are really glow ups. And also, if you're liking this content so far, please feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you as part of my plant family. Okay? So hit that subscribe button as well as the like button if you're liking this so far. Okay, so up next, these next 3, with the exception of one, I don't have before pictures. I will link my Hoya collection video if you want to check them out. They were just trailing. They were previously trailing plants that I decided to put on a trellis because they kept getting caught on things, and I just wanted to see if they look better, and I believe that they do. So the first one is my Hoya Croniana Silver. And if you remember, this plant was very long. It was trailing like off to the side, and it was very long. And so I decided to trellis her up. And it's a lot. This is a bamboo trellis, and as you can see, it's like she already has the trellis full. And When you are trellising up a trailing Hoya, you have to be very careful. Now, this particular one, her stems are very pliable, I guess you could say. Like you can manipulate them pretty easily, but you still need to be careful. Because I was able to wrap her around and around and around, and I think she didn't suffer any damage, but I think that she looks better. I do. I really think she looks better on a trellis. And I have quite a few Hoya, if you remember from my Hoya collection video, that are trailing. And so I don't know, I just decided to upgrade her, give her a glow up, and put her on a trellis. So let me know what you all think. I think she looks better. I think it's a definite glow up. All right. So next up is another Hoya that was trailing as well. This is my Hoya Mathilde with a little bit of splashing. She was also a trailing plant that I decided to put on a trellis. This one was not hard to do either. I didn't have any mishaps, if you will. And I think that she looks really cute on her trellis. What do you think? And some of her leaves are like getting really large. Like I didn't even know that this particular Hoya could get leaves this large. I don't know if you can see that leaf, but let me see. It's really large. And this one, some of the leaves are like really sizing up, but I really like this plant. I like how the leaves look and feel. So yeah, I feel like this is a definite glow up for her. Okay, last but not least, I'm kind of on the fence about this one. It was intended to be a glow up. And I'm feeling really sad about this plant. Let me show you a before picture. So as you know, this is my favorite Hoya, y'all. I love this Hoya. It is so beautiful, my Wilbur Graves. And I guess my thought process was that I should re-trellis him, because if you could see, well, I showed you the picture of what it was on, and it was very janky, like it was just the dickens. So I said, well, let me put Mr. Wilbur on a proper trellis, because that is what he deserves, okay? Because he is just all that. Okay, so you saw the before picture. So y'all, let me know what you think. Just let me know what you are thinking. Now, I have Mr. Wilbur on 2 acrylic trellises that I joined at the top. So this is what he's looking like now. And I'm a little bit sad because this is what I was going to talk to you about earlier. If your plan is to trellis up a Hoya, do it while it's still small, okay? I did trellis this Hoya up, but because it got so large when I was wrapping around the stems, these stems are not as pliable as some of my other Hoya. And so I'm starting to notice that some of the leaves are a little bit soft. And so I believe that what happened is maybe some of the stems got bent too much. And actually, I know that that's what happened because earlier I actually took this plant never loses leaves. Never, never. And so I noticed this morning that some of them were kind of shriveled. And one of the vines was, I should have kept it to show you. I didn't think. But it was, look, one of the vines was kind of shriveling up. Like it didn't look like this one. And the leaves on it were like soft. So I had to cut those off. And I'm noticing it on some of the other leaves that they're not as firm as they were. So I think in the process of trellising this plant that I may have damaged some of the stems, unfortunately. So I might have to, if it continues to decline, which I'm probably going to just have to go ahead and do it, I'm going to have to probably chop Mr. Wilbur up. I know. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wilbur. I was trying to make you look even better, and I may have ended up messing the plant up. I hope not, y'all. But don't worry, I'm gonna get Mr. Wilbur together because I don't want to end this on a sour note. I'm gonna get Mr. Wilbur together, y'all. You know I will. And he's gonna be better than ever. Okay, so just a word of advice, be very careful when deciding to trellis your plants or re-trellis them because you don't want to cause damage to the stems. And you'll know because you'll see them, they'll be bent, or you'll see that white sappy substance that leaks out when the stem or the leaf breaks off. So yeah, just have to be really careful. But all in all, I consider it to be a glow up. Okay, but I will keep you updated on Mr. Wilbur's progress. Okay, all right. So if you can take anything away from this video, a glow up can be a very good thing, uh, especially with our plants, because if we can think of a way to make them look better or more aesthetically pleasing, whether it be a new pot, a new vessel, a trellis, whatever, feel free to do it if that's what you want to do. If you want to spice up things in your collection. But just be careful, with the trellising. And I also want to add too that for us, a glow up can be a positive thing too, because I know that during this time of year, as we go into the fall and winter season, it's not as much sunlight. Some of the days are more dreary. And some people, suffer from seasonal depression. And so sometimes just telling yourself, you know what, I'm going to go get my hair done, or I'm going to go get my nails done, or I'm going to go get me a new outfit, or whatever, but with the purpose of making yourself feel good, making yourself feel better about yourself, if that makes sense. You don't have to go all out. It doesn't have to be an extreme makeover, but just do something nice for yourself, that makes you feel better and ups your spirits. Because like I said a couple of days ago, I was like, ugh, and I wasn't feeling well. And you just have the tendency to kind of just lay around. And I said, you know what, let me get up and get myself together. And it did help. So the most important glow up, I guess what I'm trying to say, is also the internal glow up, because that's what matters the most. You know, what kind of person we are on the inside. You know, that's what matters the most. And that's what makes people love us the most is what we are on the inside. So it's more important to do an internal glow up too. That's more important than the external glow up. But yeah, so I just wanted to just share that with you. And I want to thank you once again for coming back and watching my videos and being so supportive. I appreciate it so much. Once again, if you are new here, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe. And for those who are already subscribed, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll know when your chula puts out some new planty content, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video. You take care, and I will see you in the next one. Hooked on houseplants, y'all. Bye.